Hey guys, this is the Jack with a video review of Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. Yes, I did say that. Voyager class, evasion mode, Optimus Prime. Got this yesterday over in the good old state of Minnesota, and I got some monies, and yesterday was actually the actual release date for them, despite a lot of other people got this guy and others. But I got this guy and Scoop. So this is actually the number one figure I wanted from the line. Number two being High Octane Bumblebee, but I didn't have enough monies, so I just got Scoop instead. Despite Scoop was like 13 and Bumblebee was like 15. So, but yeah, here we have Evasion Mode Optimus and his G1 styled truck. I just wish it had like the flame job from the movie, like it had, but with the G1, it kind of okay. So, but first of all, let's take a look at the packaging. You got Optimus, movie Optimus, in the G1 style on the back, like the side, kind of like the generation, like the other generation stuff, where it continues on to the other side. Got a giant Transformers logo. Of course, there's the movie poster. Transformers Age of Extinction. Come on one side. Transformers again. Out of that logo. Series M4. I don't know what M4 means. Still trying to figure that out. Come on the other side. Not much. Just the Out About logo and a comet type thing. Come to the bottom. Not much else. Authentic Transformer. Okay. Then on the back, they didn't even bother putting tech specs. I mean, they lengthened the bio a little bit, but tech specs, man, come on. So, but they actually did tell us that he changes in 18 steps, which I'm not going to do because it kind of gets crazy, so. But, yeah, there he is in his robot mode. If you recognize the gun, we finally got our gun, shotgun for Dark of the Moon Megs, which we'll show off in a little bit. Truck mode, also available, Voyager Grimlock. So, comes with the ion cannon, despite it should be ion shotgun. And there's his bio. So, but, otherwise, not much else. I really like the packaging, mostly window. And first, on the inside of the bubble, I'll show you this. It has kind of like little schematics and stuff. Like right here, you can see obviously Grimlock's head right there. Then you can see Slug, or I think his name is Slag, on the toy. And you got some other stuff, but it's cool. It also is on the back behind Optimus and that stuff, so, which I thought was pretty cool. So, but moving on, here we have, excuse me, Evasion Mode Optimus. Nice little truck. He's actually a lot smaller in truck mode than I expected. I mean, he's just tiny. So, but he comes with the freaking Dark of the Moon shotgun, man. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna get the third-party one, like to just give to Megs, but now I think I have this. Somebody sent me another one so I can like leave this one for that one and have the other one for Megs, because Megs really needs a shotgun. So, but overall it does have some pretty nice details right there on the handle. So, but yeah. So otherwise, not much else. It can peg onto the top of the truck like that, but it kind of looks weird. So what I do, I just kind of leave it like Prid Optimus from Transformers Prime. Just leave it on the back, like what you could do with the sword and the gun. So, and it does fire. It has a little button, and it's not like really that sensitive like Beast Hunter's Predaking, because it's like you try to load his weapon and not even a second later you try to display him, next thing you know. So, I mean, it does fire nice. Not like the strongest, I think the best. missile launching figure I have would have to be maybe Armada Red Alert. So, but yeah, so there's shotgun. So, put that on the back. And we'll get a shot of Megatron and the shotgun in a little bit. But for comparison, let's do another movie, Optimus. There is the Dark of the Moon Walmart exclusive, which is basically a repaint of the Hunt for the Decepticons. Battle Blades Optimus, which would be a robot mode comparison with that. So, but I'll just think of it. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I apologize for the little break, but I do realize that there is another figure I haven't compared to another figure. So, for comparison to Evasion Mode Optimus, let's bring in Revenge of the Fallen Voyager Optimus. Well, it's also the first movie too, because this is an okay mold. I mean, I like the truck, but I still think this mold was the best. This one being the second best, this one eh. Dark of the Moon, Voyager, as in giant boots, giant backpack. Yeah, that one was, but yeah, so there are Evasion Mode Optimus and Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. And Hasbro finally remembers what we all wanted: a correct shotgun or actually weapon for Dark of the Moon Megatron, because the only weapon we got was with this guy was the Tank of Doom, basically. But now having this, it makes it a whole lot better. There's just a little tab in the hand, which everybody thought, oh, what's that for? Some sort of stupid weapon? Yeah. For like 3 years after Dark of the Moon comes out, that little hole now has a purpose. And the little tabs. Yeah, so if you do have Dark of the Moon Megatron, and you do have Evasion Mode Optimus, now Megatron can finally hold his shotgun. Transformation for Evasion Mode Optimus is not what you think for a G1, well, G1 styled Optimus. The arms are completely funky, and I'm going to give you a beware, like, of course the arms, just be careful, like, getting them into truck mode, because it's kind of, yeah. But when you're turning this guy into robot mode, be careful of his feet, because they are a little tight. So, but without further ado, let's get started. So first up, you want to flip down the little smokestack. Flip that around. Oh yeah, by the way, it has a nice little Autobot logo right there. Oop, right there. It's got a nice little stripe, little headlights, silver bumper, silver stripe, inspired by G1. Yeah, and the windshield's kind of off too. So, but still pretty cool. And you got the little gas tanks too. But I'm gonna bring that out like this, and best of your ability, like get your fingernail right between the bumper, like the main part of the bumper and the outside. Pull that down. You can see his head, which is pretty nice. I like his head. That's like the best Optimus head I've ever seen. That one actually doesn't come with a faceplate. I guess there is a set. It's with Grimlock, and I believe this. I know it's the Evasion Mode Optimus, and it's with another Grimlock, but it comes with a faceplate. So I'm thinking about getting that one. So, what you do with the front, you just flip down the little smokestacks like that. You can see one side's longer than the other one, which is what she said. But anyways, bring this up like that, and you just want to pull this around like that to where his head comes out. He's got some light piping too, so we'll look at that in a little bit. You want to pull the arm down, and like I said, be careful, because like it gets caught with the big giant review mirror, some of the corners. So, but once you get it, you want to basically take the whole arm like this. Bring out that. Bring down the legs. We'll work on those a little bit. With this piece, you want to bring it up on the hinge that's back here. And with this whole panel here with the tab hole, you want to put it right to where my fingertip is, like that. I want to make sure that's out of the way, like so. Then with these little tabs right here, or tab holes I should say, those little tabs that go here. These tabs in the back don't really peg in, but the ones up front do. So, but they don't really lock in that good, but what it really makes the chest lock in together are these chest pieces, which we'll get into. So, but bring his girl down like that. And I should say, if you really want to, I actually just discovered this last night. If you do have this guy actually came with a little removable matrix, which I might do in a little bit. You take that and you can put that in a little groove, and it actually does fit, which I thought was pretty cool. So, but once you get it down like this, you want to make sure that everything's tabbed in properly, because the chest pieces will need to be aligned. And you just peg that in, and everything stays nice and tabbed in, basically. Bring this down. We'll get into why the arm's like this in a little bit. So, but just bring it down, rotate it. So, flip down these little pieces back here, like that. Very quick with the head. You don't want to leave it back here because it kind of looks like he's scared or something. Kind of want to bring it back, or bring it up like that, so it's kind of up and outward, because when it's have like this, the head articulation is really limited because there's a little piece back there that I know the lighting's not doing it justice, but it's a little like, yeah, tab. So once you get it up, he gets his full range of motion. Just a little tip, so don't leave it back, bring it out a little front. Come to the legs, split them apart. And this is what I'm talking about. It's like, you just kind of have to wiggle it loose, basically, in order to get it out. So, it's kind of got to be careful. But, yeah, there we go. So it's like this. Bring down the whole shin piece, which I thought was pretty cool, and it fills in kind of, still got a little gappage, but it still fills in pretty good. You bring down the foot, which is actually finally movie accurate. I mean, this, like, yeah, because the girl actually does not make the bottom of the feet anymore. They're their own little thing, plus they stick out in the back, but we finally got the trailer hitch on the bottom of the feet. Now again, trying to break it, because I thought I was going to snap the thing right off with the foot being like that. I think it's one piece of plastic possibly sticking up too much. There we go. But bring it down like this. We'll make it square against that. You got little knee pad things. Now, I thought for some reason one stuck out farther than the other. It actually is a tiny bit off. I'm not sure if it's me or there's a little plastic on the right. Need to limit that, but you can even that out. So, but there is Evasion mode Optimus in his robot mode. Now, it has a lot of the other three movies basically blended in, because on the legs it's basically the same, some of the arms the same, everything down is kind of different. Of course the chest is a little the same, a little different, but very quick, let's bring in another guy. So basically the stuff that stayed the same, or well, for the character wise, with the feet, the legs. I get that focused. You can see kind of the chest, because there's these little things like right next to the grill that were inspired by those. You got the doors hanging off on the side. You got these little, oh, his arm. But these little gray pieces right here are the same. He's got little smokestacks, or not as long as the other guy, but he also got the wheels on the legs. You got all the basically the same detail. Now it's basically all the detail was lost into the colors. I mean, if they were to bring basically grays like this, silvers, basically to break it up, I could see that, like, because on those are basically the same panels, just these are the doors in vehicle mode. I might paint those silver or something. So, where the arm has that detailing in there, it kind of has it right in there too. So, but overall, that's where you get it from. So, we'll get a quick headshot. So, beautiful head. You got amazing detail in it. You got nice light piping. So, very powerful. So, but yeah, so there is evasion mode Optimus. Articulation for evasion mode Optimus. First up, you got a ball jointed head. So you could do almost everything. You can't really do side to side because the plastic in there. I mean, you could kind of do it a little bit, but you won't be able to notice it. So, but he can look up like this. You can go completely down into his chest like that, like he's looking at something. You got the neck pivot, but that's mostly for transformation, because forward is for robot mode, then backwards when transformation. So, you got all the way around. You can only go up that far, because you only got like 2 clicks and it's done. So, you got swivel right here. You got that. It's not really an elbow, it's basically like a forearm, basically, because if it was an elbow, it'd be like right above the pin, like right where the windshield ends. So, it does have fist, but it's kind of hard to get in, to get a grip at it, so it kind of helps with the gun. And this is what I do, I like rotate it towards that. I kind of leave it like that. You take the other arm, flip it out like that. So, but moving on, you got waist, which is nice. You got leg going in and out, and you can even rotate these down, because if you bring it up, it kind of stops there. But if you bring these down, you can get a whole lot more. So, but which is also nice. I like to leave them angled a little bit like that, so it kind of fills out chest. You can rotate there. It's kind of tight though, just be careful. You got tight knees, tight knees. You can obviously move those if you want. I'm guessing if you want, you can do that, maybe. So, but you also got the nice range of motion in the ankles too. So, but yeah, overall, really, really nice. I do like this. I think $25 was well spent. So, and I'm pretty sure that one that came with Grimlock is going to have like a whole lot more silvers and that stuff. I mean, obviously the faceplate. So, but he's still pretty cool. I do like him. Well worth it. So, but of course he's got the red and blue, and you got the grays, and you got the little silver headlights. You still got the detailing around the little windows. So, but overall he's pretty cool. I do like him. I do recommend him. So there is Evasion Mode Optimus. So this has been the review of Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager Class Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. And I guess you can call it Generations if you want. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it is Age of Extinction. So, but again, this has been the Jackal, and of course, Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Stay tuned for more reviews, hauls, vlogs, unboxings, all that good stuff. Go follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Jackal24884. So yeah. You can get this guy and many other big and bad toy needs all at bigbadtoystore.com. You can also get this guy at Hasbro Toy Shop for the more retail price, because at Toys R Us this guy was $25 and Hasbro Toy Shop it was $25. So, but yeah, so that about does it for me, the Jackal, and again, I'll catch you guys later.